Yeah, so dear Work Zone brand company, I don't know where you're sourcing your LED lights from. They're awful. I mean, yeah, sure, they're bright and maybe they're good enough for, you know, workmen to slap concrete on things with, but as far as using them to light a human face for a video, they're terrible. Awful. Bad review. And it's covered in dust. Now, dust. Maybe just go in black and white. That'll fix it. Kind of. Except these hideous shadows back here. Is that distracting? It's distracting me. I can't stand it. But I have no other lights. I can't get to them. Hello again, I am Blunty, and I do apologise for the lack of production quality in this particular video. Part of my unit fell apart, and so we had to get workmen in to try and fix it, which is really, really stressful because this time next week I'll be in Taipei. So there was a bunch of stuff that I needed to get done this week in preparation for that trip that I can't get done now because as things go with when builders come around to your place to repair something, oh yeah, no, this job will take a day, tops, half a day. You'll be back to work, no worries, easy. It's now turned into a 3-day job, which has swallowed up my entire friggin' week and I can't get anything done, and the lights have been ripped off my ceiling and there's builder's dust everywhere, and everything that I own that it's important for my production is underneath a blue tarp over there trying to keep the builder's dust off my vital, production equipment, and I'm being lit right now by the world's most hideous builder's light, and I'm not sure what kind of spectrum these LED lights pump out from this builder's light, but it sure as hell isn't video balanced or full spectrum or anything because there is no combination of settings that I could find on my camera to make me look like a human person with normal skin and eyes and stuff, and I don't know whether I'm looking green or I'm just picking up the colour from there because I can't colour balance. I'm not dealing with this very well. You know what I might do? Instead of making you look at this, what am I... You know what? Now it's raining. Can you hear the hissing? So I can't even wait for the rain to stop so I can record this without the echo and the hiss. And I can't even go outside because like it's 3 AM, there's no light out there, and of course it's raining now. Although my new camera is weather sealed, so I could potentially do it if I didn't mind getting drenched and doing it in the dark. And of course, because all my equipment and furniture is pushed over into the side of the room, everything over here is echoey, and this is the only spot clear enough for me to actually put a camera and film myself in, and it's all echoey, and it's... What the hell was I saying? Alright, I was talking about how hideous my skin looks under this lighting. What I might do is just cover some of the portions of this video with video from my previous trip to Taipei. So yeah, they're like, 6 videos I need to get done this week, can't get done. But the lead I've kind of buried here is next week I'm going to Computex. I've talked about this in some other videos and on my streams and on Twitter and stuff, but for those of you who don't know, I'm going to Computex in Taipei. Another excuse to go to Taipei. Regular long-time viewers will know this, but I got to go to Taipei last year when MSI launched their line of, Intel Kaby Lake and GTX 10 series gaming laptops, which was awesome. I love Taipei. It is maybe my second favorite place in the world. I mean, it's hard to beat Tokyo. I'm sorry, Taipei, I love you. I had a blast there, but Tokyo. Vote now in the comments down below, Taipei or Tokyo. I think Taipei is more vibrant and exciting. Tokyo is a little bit more sort of buttoned down and salaryman, but there are pockets of Tokyo you can find which are just... Plus, of course, if you're a gamer, there are so many little stores with so many retro video... So yeah, I'm going to Taipei with MSI as part of the Dragon Squad, and just like the trip I recently took to Austin, Texas with the AMD and Ryzen stuff, there's going to be a social media campaign attached to that. You'll get to vote for your favorite, Dragon Squatter who's producing content from the trip, and the person who wins the most votes get a thing to give away. And MSI have been teasing, if you kept an eye on their social media stuff in the last few days, also teasing some new announcements that are going to come at Taipei. Intel are just about to pull the wraps off their brand new sort of super high-end desktop chips with the new sort of X299 series motherboards and everything. That'll be really exciting, like super high-end stuff. MSI have also been teasing out something they call the Infinite A, which I haven't been briefed on at all, but I assume is going to be one of the focuses of the content that MSI want me to talk about while I'm on the trip. I think I get 1 day free just to kind of explore Computex in general on my own, which I'm really looking forward to. I'm going to try and pack in as much as possible into that because everybody I've ever spoken to who's ever gone to say Computex is one of the best sort of events of its kind in the entire world. So I'm really looking forward to having a bunch of fun there. Of course, I'm going to bring it all to you through the lens of my camera here. There'll be a travel vlog kind of stuff alongside that, Computex coverage and the MSI coverage, and we're going to, As I like to do on these trips, I'm going to squeeze in as much as I can, because what's the point of going on the trips like this unless you work incredibly hard every waking moment of the day to get as much awesome content as you can. There's no point just going on these trips and doing the bare minimum. So yeah, long and short of it is, my place is a mess right now. The video looks like crap. My skin doesn't look like it's human skin. Going to Taipei. Please let me know in the comments down below if there's anything specific you want me to try and hunt down at Computex. Oh, I'm so scatterbrained right now, and I know this video is going to be sort of ADD and just weirdly edited and bits of conversation here and there, and I'm sorry, and it's probably driving some of you up the wall. Some of you probably haven't even watched all of it. I have no idea how long it's going to be. All I know is so far I've recorded like 35 minutes of rambling bullcrap. I can't focus. I can't focus when there are people in my space, builders in my... This is my space. I need my space. I need to be alone. I'm an introvert by nature. I can't deal with being exposed to other people all day, every day when I was expecting to have focus time. I can't do it, and it's messing me up. So yeah, I have no idea if, when, how, or what kind of videos I'm going to be able to squeeze out before the trip to Taipei. I don't know whether I'll even be able to stream properly this weekend, because I've lost so much time this week that my plan to stream Friday and Saturday, maybe Sunday. Sunday's a prep day, but you know, I don't know if I can do that anymore, because I may need to take Friday and Saturday to try and catch up on the stuff I was supposed to be doing these days. Everything is screwed up and it's stressing me out. Just send some love, compassion, you know, understanding my way, because I'm not dealing with this very well. But I am very excited to go back to Taipei, and extremely excited to finally be able to check out Computex, and another trip with MSI, which is always a blast as well. As far as brand trips go, by the way, I've had some not so terrific ones. I've had some pretty terrific ones. As far as the way things are organized, the level of detail they send you before, during, and after the trip, the amount of communication there is, by the way, MSI, nailing it. So if MSI do ever invite you guys, if you want to do what I do, or you're already doing what I do, you're trying to ramp up to do what I do, or the other Dragon Squatters, or you're a streamer or a technology vlogger, or whatever. If MSI ever knock on your door and say, "Hey, we're doing this thing. Would you like to check it out?" Say yes to MSI, because they're super easy to work with. I was about to sort of name and shame a couple of brands that I'm not eager to ever work with again on a trip like this, but I think that would be a bit of a short-sighted and d-baggy way to go, because the next time they knock on your door, it might be a different group of people organizing the trip, and it might be a lot better. But yeah, it's not always sunshine and rainbow farts. Rainbow farts? I'm going to end on that. That's a weird way to end. Let me just do a little bit of physical business. It's been a while since how do you mime a rowboat? Screw it, I'm in a motorboat dinghy. I don't normally have this kind of space. I live in a very small place, and I have a lot of crap around me at all times, so I don't normally get to twirl my chair, so indulge me. I don't even have my proper chair, by the way. See this? It's my old chair. This is the old cheap and not nearly as comfortable as my DX Racer King series chair. That's under the top. My good comfortable chair is under the top. The way I'm trying to get through my day at the moment is this little TV tray with my laptop on it. That's how I'm working right now. That's how I'm getting through my. That's how I'm in a corner over by the kitchen, sitting at the little kiddie table, trying to just get shit done, while the workers are filling my place with particulate and dust, and it's just yelling at each other about how quickly the mud is going off. Some sort of special concrete he's using anyway. It goes off really fast, apparently. And he's getting quite angry because the guy wasn't mixing it fast enough, or he's mixing it too wet or too lumpy, or he was getting very annoyed at the other guy. Couldn't the guy? Not plural, but again, like I've got, just real. Thanks for watching. I'm Blunty. We'll catch you next time. Hopefully the next time you see me, I'll at least be better lit, if not more put together mentally.